All right, I got good news and I got bad news. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sports and Sneakers. If you haven't heard the bad news, Conor McGregor lost this past weekend at UFC 257. So going over UFC 257 co-main and main event, my predictions were 0 for 2. Michael Chandler defeated Dan Hooker by TKO at 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the first round. I didn't see that one coming. I thought Dan Hooker was a little bit too much worried about the takedown, so he had his hands really low and he just got caught up top. I didn't expect Michael Chandler to win with Dan Hooker's last performance. Although he lost, he went through a war with Dustin Poirier, giving shots back and forth, and they went the distance. He didn't get finished. Hooker's now on a 2-fight losing streak, so I think a fight that makes sense is a fight against Tony Ferguson, who's also at a 2-fight losing streak right now. But the lightweight division is so jacked up right now. There's a lot of talent. It's the most stacked division, but also everything's shaken up with everybody's wins and losses. So there's a lot of matchups to be made in that division. McGregor vs. Poirier 2 was the fight I was looking forward to the most. Yes, I love watching McGregor compete, but this matchup was exciting for me because both McGregor and Poirier have evolved and grown so much as fighters since their last meeting throughout the years. Plus, that fight being at a different weight class, I knew it would be a completely different fight than the first time they met. Poirier stopped McGregor by TKO at 2 minutes 32 seconds of the second round. Poirier beat Conor's leg with calf kicks, and Conor having a wide stance, it worked. Calf kicks are a bitch. But after the fight, both fighters remained respectful. And that had me thinking about the facts after that fight. I love McGregor, and do I think he'll come back better? Definitely. But looking at the facts, I'm skeptical. Besides having all the money and questions surrounding his motive to compete, I'm still a believer in Conor McGregor. I found a post on his Instagram that was interesting. He posted a picture of himself facing off with himself. The picture was himself when he fought Eddie Alvarez facing off with himself when he fought Cowboy Cerrone last year. And he said, I would demolish both versions of myself in this picture. So I looked at all the in-between those two versions of Conor McGregor and what has happened since then. Two factors I came to. In between those, Conor McGregor got a payday from the Floyd Mayweather fight, and he had his first child also. Then I turned to the facts, and they weren't convincing of his statement in his post. Pre-Floyd payday, McGregor was 1-0 at lightweight, double champ, and 7-0 at featherweight. Post-Floyd payday, McGregor is now 1-2 at lightweight and 2-1 at welterweight and no belts. I'm not trying to shit on McGregor. I hope he comes back better, and I hope he is one day double champ again. He defends both those belts. Do I blame him if he doesn't fight again? Absolutely not. In this game, he's a legend, and he's cemented his name as the first ever double champ. And the name of this game is to get paid and get out. He's by far the smartest fighter I've ever seen. And he paved the way and he set examples for others. An example is Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz took some of the money that he made, the paydays from both fights with McGregor, and he started his own CBD company or business. He ventured into boxing, he fought the GOAT of boxing, and he put himself in a position of leverage to where he doesn't have to fight. He can fight fights that interest him or fan favorite fights. He doesn't have to fight who the UFC says is next up or who the UFC tells him to fight. Overall, I love Conor McGregor, how he fights and what he does inside and outside of the octagon. Same with Dustin Poirier. They're both true role models, and that's why I'm not even mad with the result. Congrats to Dustin. All right, now we move on to the NFL playoff predictions, what I predicted in the Super Bowl predictions. I hope to get all of your predictions down below for the Super Bowl. Who do you think is going to win? This should be a shootout of a Super Bowl. Should be a fantastic Super Bowl. I'm super excited for this Super Bowl. So, my NFL playoff predictions for last week. I technically went 2 for 2, if not 1 for 2. I said the Bills would surprise people and they would win. Unless Patrick Mahomes plays, then I think the Chiefs are going to be the Chiefs, and they ended up doing it in high fashion. And I said the Bucs would beat the Packers, and the Bucs beat the Packers. And honestly, I'm surprised at that because Antonio Brown was out, but they, like I said before, they have so many weapons to turn to. And the Packers' decision-making. Tom Brady becomes the 4th quarterback in history to play in a Super Bowl for 2 different teams. Tom Brady played good, I will say. He didn't play GOAT status, but the Bucs still got it done. Brady went 20 for 36 with 280 yards and 3 touchdowns with 3 interceptions, though. That's what had me worried were the interceptions. I said there's no room for mistakes in playoffs. No playoff matchup is easy. And it wasn't an easy matchup. It was still a close game, but those 3 interceptions could have came back to bite them. Aaron Rodgers playing phenomenal, keeping the momentum going. I thought it would run out. Technically, it didn't run out for him because he played well. I think it was the team, the decision making, and other factors with the wide receivers during the game. But Aaron Rodgers played phenomenal. He went 33 for 48 with 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Now, the mistakes that I'm talking about are Green Bay's receivers dropping. One in particular was they went for 2 on a 2-point play, and the ball was right in the receiver's gut, and he dropped it. Those can't happen in the playoffs. Little stuff like that could have inched away. But the big one that everybody is talking about is, why did the Packers not go for it late in the fourth quarter on 4th down when you have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback, the guy who extends plays, who makes plays happen? But the Packers didn't go for it, and it ended up costing them. And that's where I think Rodgers' frustration falls right now, and that's where I think he might not play with the Packers next year. Then we had the Chiefs and the Bills. Patrick Mahomes played, and Patrick Mahomes showed up and played well. Do I think he was ready? No, I don't think Patrick Mahomes was ready. I think they rushed it. For how much you paid the man and a championship game and an opportunity to go back to the Super Bowl and go back-to-back this year, you gotta play him. That's what you pay him for. But then again, you made a long-term investment in this man, and I wouldn't rush him out there soon. But he ended up playing. He played very well. He got the job done. The Chiefs got the job done. Mahomes went 29 for 38 with 325 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions, while Josh Allen goes 28 for 48 with 287 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Josh Allen played good also. Josh Allen also rushed on the feet for 88 yards. And when I say Patrick Mahomes played great, who else do you think played great? The other 2 weapons on their offense, Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, both go for over 100 yards for the second time in these playoffs. Travis Kelce goes for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Tyreek Hill has no touchdowns but goes for 172 yards, almost 200 receiving yards in a championship game. Thing that shocked me was Stephon Diggs in a huge game like this, championship game, goes 6 for 11 with 77 yards, no touchdowns. Through the third quarter, he was only 2 receptions on 6 targets. And I think this is the Super Bowl that everybody wanted to see. This is the Super Bowl that I'm super excited for. I'm super excited for every football game, every Super Bowl, but this one, all around. The Weeknd halftime show. It should be a great halftime show for the entertainment purposes. Hopefully the commercials aren't lackluster like they've been. We should have both teams, everybody at full health. Patrick Mahomes, 2 weeks rested. He just played well, but he'll be even more rested. Antonio Brown should be back for the Bucks. And it's Tom Brady against Patrick Mahomes. This should be a high-scoring shootout game. That's what everybody's expecting. We demand nothing less. It's the GOAT versus the young buck. It's the new era versus the older era. And here's my prediction. I think Tom Brady and the Bucks get it done. Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, rides off to the sunset, and he retires and cements it in history that he is the GOAT. I wouldn't be mad if the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes won. I love a back-to-back championship winner. I love Patrick Mahomes and how he plays, and he deserves it. Patrick Mahomes alone has had a huge year. From this, making it to the Super Bowl again and a chance to go back-to-back, to having his first kid, or about to have his first child, and the huge payday that he got, almost $500 million. So this Super Bowl should be very exciting. Everybody should enjoy it, and I hope everybody does enjoy it. So let me know down in the comments below, who do you have winning this Super Bowl, the Bucks or the Chiefs? Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady, the GOAT? You all know who I'm going for, the Bucks. Let's go, baby. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in again. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to try pumping out 3 videos per week. I'll do a sports video, a sneakers video, and have an unboxing for you guys, or / a review. My laptop has come in, so channel update. My laptop has come in, so the video quality should be a lot better. The video should be better in general. As these videos go, let me know down in the comments, anybody with advice or anything. I'm new to video editing and YouTube channel and all this, so any advice is appreciated. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all have a great day.